Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, and hello and welcome you all to our event titled today, Pakistan the Way Forward. First of all, thank you all for attending. It's good to see people from the societies that have come. And just going to please ask you all to turn off your mobile phones and put them to silent before we begin. Okay, just to go over the layout of the event so you're all sure what's going to happen within the next hour. I'm going to, inshallah, go over a quick introduction of what's happening in Pakistan at the moment, the current political climate, the reason why it's reached that. And then I'm going to pass it on to our panellists. Today we have Lindsay sitting on the left from the Socialist Society. Thank you for coming. And we have Ali Khan, who is representing the Islamic Society. He's travelled a long way today, and also thank you for coming. They're both going to spend 15 minutes giving the presentation, their views, their opinions, and hopefully a solution as well to what Pakistan, the steps it can take to become stable again. There will be 15 minutes each, and after that we will open the floor to any questions, any views, anything anyone wants to say, but please keep it related to the topic in hand. And please also mention if you want Ali or Lindsay to answer the question. Okay, without any further ado, inshallah, we'll start. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. In 1947, Pakistan was born. I use the word born, it was mainly colonized. We created a petition between India, Pakistan, and what was then East Pakistan, now known as Bangladesh. Millions sacrificed their time, wealth, and lives just to come over. They sacrificed their life for the creation of a state in the name of what was promised to be for Islam. In the early days of independence, more than 2 million people migrated. Hundreds of thousands of people died as well in the spate of communal violence. The partition also resulted in tensions over Kashmir and Bangladesh. Pakistan has had many people in power in these 61 years, so you ask yourself why? Why is it taking so long for it to be stable? Have any of them delivered the goods? The three that are in the spotlight at the moment have these following track records. Benazir Bhutto and Nawaz Sharif. Both leaders have been charged with corruption and have a track record of putting the interests of other countries ahead of the nation itself. Benazir's last government was arguably the most corrupt in Pakistan's history, with billions of dollars being stolen for their own personal gain. And that was from public funds as well. Nawaz Sharif's withdrawal from Pakistan forces from the Kargil Heights after the intervention of President Clinton was a betrayal of Muslims in Kashmir. Now Musharraf, we turn our attention to him. He's a guy that knows what he's doing. Surely, he wears the right kind of clothes. He's got the military outfit. He's got the sharp sherwani and the shalwar kameez. He's not going to mess around, is he then? No. Well, basically this is his track record. He sided with the US on the so-called war on terror. And as you all know, this came into factor in giving up military bases, air force, the airspaces and waterways, and his intelligence. He also ordered the kidnapping of Pakistani citizens that spoke out against him and the wars that were occurring. He surrendered Pakistan's economic assets to foreigners by privatizing the oil, gas and banking sectors. He terminated Kashmiri resistance and withdrew support to the Muslims of Kashmir and turned his back on them. So now we turn to the imposing emergency rule. He blamed the rise in terrorism and interference with the judiciary and the running of the government as the reasons for imposing this emergency rule. He stated his decision was taken to protect Pakistan from committing suicide, and that his overall aim was to establish democracy in some point in time. The ironic thing about this is, in that point in time, he's arrested all political opponents, shut down all independent media outlets, and subject thousands of lawyers to brutal beatings on the streets, as you've all seen in the news. So if you think that he saved Pakistan's economy, that might be your point. You know, he's done a good thing in that sense. Well, basically, he's not. He sold off the country's valuable and most prized assets through privatisation. Such things as electricity and telecommunication companies. He's also been basically buying off his own men in the military to make sure, obviously, some of you might know that a lot of coups have happened in Pakistan. To make sure this doesn't happen again, he's been giving them shares in military-owned companies and also land. So therefore, this has made, you know, the richer richer and the poorer poorer. The gap is basically widening. So with all of this going on, do we not see history repeating itself? No matter what happens, who they go for, Sharif, Bhutto, Benazir, anyone. Over the past 60 years, none of these have brought Pakistan forward. None of them have looked after the affairs of people, which is what politics is about, and none of them have looked after the affairs of the Ummah. They have all been in it for personal gain, to heighten their egos, and to get one over each other. It's been the people of Pakistan who have been suffering. The same people that have irrigated the lands with their blood, sweat and tears. They have strived to move it forward, but with no success. These people are crying out for our help, for a change, for unity and success. So let us now look at the possible solutions for Pakistan and its people, who are brothers and sisters in Islam. So I will now pass this on to our panellists. First of all, Lindsay Wheatcroft. If you can just come up and give us your view. He's representing the Socialist Society at Nottingham, Trent University. And he's going to put his arguments, viewpoints of precedent, and hopefully a solution as well. You've got 50 minutes, so if you can use your time.